Okay, after a long time, so today the question is limit n tends to infinity 1 plus x over n to the power n is e to the power x. So you are supposed to show that 1 plus x to the power n over 1 plus x over n to the power n limit n tends to infinity is going to be equal to e to the power x, right? Okay, hope you see this properly then. Right, this was the question I gave you. Then how you can apply Newton's law in order to expand this. First of all, I'm going to start it with left hand side. Let's try to do this simply. You know the expansion of this one plus x over n to the power 0 over factorial 0 plus it's not needed to be written n times x over n to the power 1 over factorial 1. This comes with the NCR notation, right? And it has been simplified n times n minus 1 over factorial 2 times x over n to the power 2. Likewise, it runs up to infinity because the index is infinity, tends to infinity, right? Then limit n tends to infinity, right? Okay, let's see, this is 1 and this n is going to be cancelled off. It is x over factorial 1 and limit n tends to infinity is there, right? Plus n times n minus 1. One more n is cancelled off, but there is one more n over factorial 2x squared. Likewise, I'll write down the other term as well, n minus 1 times n minus 2 x cubed over n squared will be remaining over there after cancelling off the other little n. Then there are infinite number of terms. Then okay, let's see. You can simplify this further. There is a discontinuous point. How do we cancel off that? We can keep this little n out as a common factor. Then n is cancelled off, x squared. See, everything is like that. N squared can be taken out, 1 minus 1 over n times 1 minus 2 over n squared, right? Factorial 3 x cubed plus there are many terms further, right? Then now these discontinuous points are cancelled off. Then n tends to infinity, 1 plus x over factorial 1 plus 1 minus 1 over infinity. This tends to 0, right? X squared over factorial 2 plus 1 minus 1 over infinity times 1 minus 2 over infinity. This tends to 0, this tends to 0. Similarly, everything is going to be converged up to 0. There is no point of putting those parts, and at the rest we get the answer 1 plus x over factorial 1 plus x squared over factorial 2 plus x cubed over factorial 3. Like this is an infinite series. These are the Maclaurin series of e to the power x. You know that, right? So next time I'll show you how to derive the relationship between complex numbers and the exponential mode. We will need the Maclaurin series of sine and cosine in order to derive that. Okay, see you. Thank you.